En Camino with Kit Hogg.
Now, a month ago, I told you the story of Sooty the cat. Not a complete biography, more of an episode. That being Sooty's journey from a rural finca here in Spain to a new life in Holland. As a sequel to the saga and to find out just how Sooty is getting on in the land of tulips, I'm delighted to welcome her owner, Vicky Van Rossem. Vicky, hello, good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. It's good to be there. Yeah.
So look, chapter 1 of the story of Sooty's journey ends with her disappearing in her cage on a conveyor belt, bound for the hold of the aircraft, having been checked in at Malaga Airport. At which point you assumed that the next time you saw her would be on another conveyor belt at Luggage Reclaim in Eindhoven. But weirdly, you noticed her before that, apparently abandoned on the tarmac at Malaga Airport as you were boarding the plane. Can you tell us what went through your head then? Because you were about to get on the plane. You see your cat on its own on the airport. Did you freak out?
Of course I freaked out. Yeah, it was my cat standing on the tarmac, And so I, because that's what I've always done. Whenever I've sort of flew with my animals, I would just stick around and just see where the cages were and whether they were, on board or not. And she was there, and all the luggage had gone. And there was this one suitcase, well, not suitcase, one cage with her inside, obviously, because there were no other pets. Well, there were 2 other pets on board, but I think they had already boarded. They were on the plane or, in the cabin. And so, I freaked out and I just didn't want to move. And there were so many people waiting and they all kept pushing, come on, you have to get on the plane. And I said, well, no, I can't because my cat is standing there.
So you were, let's just place the scene. You're in that sort of plastic tube, that umbilical tube that joins the terminal with the entrance of the aircraft. And you're looking down and seeing your cat abandoned in a cage on the tarmac. You think, oh my God, they've forgotten her.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I thought, they'd forgotten her. And so there was only one, well, everyone was pushing, like the Dutch tend to do, like, come on, we've got to get on the plane. And I just stood there like, no, I'm not budging, I'm not moving. And then finally one of the guys there in the queue, he said, look, why don't you come with us and we'll go to the steward or the stewardess and just say, look, my cat is there and they will take care of it. And I looked at him and I thought, yeah, right. But, that's what we did. So he sort of guided me onto the plane. And immediately I stopped at the entrance and I said, look, I've got to talk to you. My cat is standing there. And then they sort of stood there and opened the door to the cockpit and the 2 pilots were there. And so they joined in the conversation and they said, where's your cat then? Where's your cat? And I said, look to the left. Can't you see it? Everyone was joining in. And they said, okay, now we're going to phone to the guys who, do all the luggage. And I'm sure they haven't forgotten her, but there is a rule, we have to put everything in the belly of the plane, and then the last thing is the cages with the animals, and obviously yours is probably the only one. So I said, okay, well, I'm not moving until she gets on the plane. So finally the stewardess said, look, we've got it under control, please go to your seat and I'll let you know straight away when she's on board. And that's exactly what happened.
Okay, so they had a little meeting. They were like, what are we going to do with this hysterical cat owner? We need to settle her down, otherwise we're not taking off, But you're not a stranger to moving animals on airplanes. Oh, you've actually moved horses on airplanes.
Exactly. Dogs, horses, cats. That's about it. No chickens, no guinea pigs. So
okay, nothing exotic like a rhinoceros or anything.
No, not that. Not yet.
Mary Carmen, would you consider taking because you've got how many cats?
I have 2 only.
And would you consider taking them on an aeroplane?
Only if I can take them with me. Vicky, why couldn't you take them on the cabin with you?
I think Kit can answer that. Sooty is not a normal cat. She is quite difficult. So when
So she's meowing all the time.
Oh, it's not even meow. It's not even meowing. It's like
not even meowing.
Primordial. I don't know, from the jungle or something.
It's like a baby screaming her head off, and on top of that, she gets very nauseous. So she vomited. Basically not wearing a diaper. She did everything in the cage on the way to the airport. So I knew I couldn't have her in the cabin because people would probably, my fellow passengers wouldn't enjoy that.
No, smelly and noisy. Yeah.
I know, Dios mío. And but how is that the cat escaped? Because they forgot her, or because she escaped from the cage?
No, because there's a specific spot within the luggage compartment where it's warmer, so it's not icy cold, and that's right at the front, and that's where they keep the animals. So the other one, there was apparently a little dog, and it was already in that spot, but obviously they had to load all the suitcases and then finally the last cage. So that's the procedure, but I didn't know. So yeah, that's where the panic set in.
So Vicky, could we just talk about Sootie's new life in Holland? You've been there now 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Is it true she hasn't been out of the house during that period? And if so, why not?
Well, because cats like to investigate their surroundings, but they really have to know them inside out. So you first leave them preferably about 10 days, 14 days inside. And then, you make arrangements for them to go out. And you either do that on a leash, which is not possible with her. So yeah, we decided just to leave, and because she was sick, she became sick in the second week, during the second week. So I had to wait until she had recovered, and she's okay now.
Has she been out? Has she been out yet, Vic?
No, I was going to do it this morning, but I had to teach, and
okay.
I keep postponing it.
Right, right. But you did reveal to me that you bought a cat tracker.
Yeah,
which is
I did.
So,
well done.
Does that record? Can you read on your mobile phone where your cat is?
Well done.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's great. You download the app and then
a Sooty app.
A Sooty app, exactly. So, if I want, I can follow her all day, but that's obviously not going to happen. But it's handy, in case she won't come back. I can go and look for her if she doesn't lose the tracker. That's another thing.
Right, okay. Yes.
I will be following my cats the whole day. I will be the whole day looking. Look, they are here, they are there, they are here. My a very good friend of mine has 2 cats, and she has bought automatic litter box, so it cleans automatically.
That's handy.
Yeah. I need one.
Yeah.
I need one of those.
Hang on. Could we just rewind, MC? You said you have a litter box that cleans automatically.
Yes.
How does that happen?
No, I don't have it.
Is it like a flush or?
No. So the cat goes to the litter box and then does his business, and then the litter box rounds. It's like a washing machine, and takes the poo out and puts it straight into a bag. So you don't have to clean it.
Okay, so it's about the cat gets out of the litter box before it starts turning round. Yeah, otherwise that would be alarming.
So it's like a. So it has like a system when it's rounding that it takes the poo and puts outside. And also this machine tells my friend Paula, who lives in Sevilla, tells her, Amy, the cat, she has 2. She has Salem and Amy. And Amy has been in the toilet 2 minutes. Salem has been in the toilet 6 seconds. And
wow.
Yeah.
So it can discern between Amy and Salem?
Sorry?
It discerns between Amy and Salem. It can tell which is which.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah,
that's so cool, isn't it?
It sounds like a
That's what we call a smart litter box.
It's a really useful invention. How have we survived without that?
I'll tell my sister in case I'm not here. So she'll have to.
Why are we crazy cat ladies so controller? We don't know.
Yeah, I think we are a little bit crazy. I know.
Are all cat owners like you guys?
Sorry?
Are all cat owners like you guys? Are you developing? Do you sense a kind of...
I think so.
A similar way of looking at the world. Yeah.
It's not a bad thing, I think. I'm in a situation at the moment with my cats that I want to talk about this with Selena in Animal Talk, but I have discovered that my cat Luna is a bully. So it's a bully cat. And my cat Lola is the victim of her. So Lola has been very, very stressed. She has been pooping out of the place where she shouldn't do. Now I had to put 3-liter box in the house and 4 feeders so they don't fight each other, because Luna is taking all the resources and it's a constant fight, honestly. Yeah.
Well, this is reminding me of a couple of horses that I know, Vic, who are horrible to each other. They're kind of codependent, but one is always bullying the other.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, they can't live together and they can't live apart. That's basically it.
It's a kind of pecking order thing, though, isn't it? As well as
horses.
Yeah.
In horses, it definitely is. Yeah, I think with cats, it's different because cats are solitary animals. You know, they don't have to live together. They can easily live their own life. Mm-hmm. But I think, now Sooty is constantly asking for us to play with her. You know, she's quite demanding.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Just, Vic, talking about something other than cats, if that's all right with you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Apart from, I just wanted to talk to you about what it was like being back in Holland, because apart from brief spells, you haven't lived in Holland for years. And going back, like an expatriate going back, I went back to Wales 4 or 5 years ago. How is it going back for you, and how has Holland changed, or how have you changed in relation to Holland? Because it's all subjective, isn't it?
It's all objective. Have I changed? I think for years now I've sort of said, well, it's okay being here for temporary time, but, I don't want to live here anymore, which is still very obvious. It's fun being back, because I know the area so well. I haven't really had the chance to meet friends because it's been very busy with the study and work. So hopefully, I'll get around to that in the next few months. That's always the fun part for me, meeting up with old friends. I don't do cold, but
Is it cold? I mean, you didn't pick a time to go back when January you returned, didn't you?
But still, January, February, even March, April, we can still get snow and ice. It's not every year, but it can happen. And when you are living in an old farmhouse where heating is at a minimum, you dress up. You literally have to wear layers and layers to keep warm.
Yeah. A bit shocking, really. Well, I tell you one thing: it's not as wet there as it is here. I'm sure of that.
Exactly. When you look at the weather chart, it's not good in our area in Spain. It's been very difficult. Yeah.
Vicky, it's been absolutely lovely having you on the program. Thank you so much for your time, and we wish you and Sooty all the best.
Say hello to Sooty. Say hello.
I will. Yeah, I'm sure she will enjoy that.
Yeah, I thought we might hear her meowing in the background, but we haven't. She hasn't made an appearance.
No, she's sleeping. She's actually sleeping on the heater because that's the warmest place in the house. So she set that one out really quickly. Yeah, she knows what she wants.
Okay, Vicky Van Rossem, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you on. Bye-bye now. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.